What up, you guys? It's the Tech Playoffs, and we're back with another video. I know it's been a while since I've done my last video, but I want to do one real quick for you guys. This is what I've been using, the Apple Watch Ultra, and I think this is arguably one of the best Apple products in 2022 that came out. This thing is a very solid watch. It is expensive. It is up there within the $800 range. Versus the other ones where you can get it for around $250–300. But this one is a lot stronger than the cheaper versions. You do get a flat display and a much larger display as well. This one, just so I don't get it wrong to you guys, this is a 49mm. So the other ones that came out previously were like 40, 42. Then I don't think they raised it 1mm each with the newer versions. But you're getting a 49mm watch. And all of the watches in the Ultra line come with cellular, so you don't have to pay extra for that option. It just comes baseline for all of them. Let me unlock this real quick. This watch has been amazing in terms of, let me put this on because this is gonna keep locking on me real quick, but let me just show you the outside. The industrial design of this is solid. I've seen videos of people smacking this with a hammer or a metal bar and banging this against concrete, and it does not break. This is made out of a sapphire display, and I believe this is a titanium chassis, if I'm not mistaken. It should state on you. Yes, this is a titanium and ceramic chassis. So pretty cool design. I like the fact that they have exposed screws on the back. The other Apple Watches don't have that, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. This line did come with original bands. So this is one of the original bands that came with the box, in the box. This is the box here. I'm not going to bore you with it, but you know, you have a nice presentation as always. You get a box for the band and another box separately just for the watch. So I'm sure you guys seen plenty of those. So I'm not going to bore you with that. But this is one of the bands that came with it. You can use non-Apple Watch Ultra bands. And what I mean by that is, if you just have a regular Apple Watch SE band or just, you know, Series 8, you can use that band on this and it's going to look just as good. This is another one from the Ultra line. Really comfortable bands. It's more of a fabric. You can even get these wet. I shower with this on, to be honest. And when I get out, yes, it's damp, but it does dry within about an hour or so. This is another loop. This is the Nike one. This is a non-Ultra band, but this does work just as well. As you can see, if you clip it, it snaps into place just as good, and it fits on both sides. And this is the green Nike band. So I'll put it on so you guys can see that. Looks pretty good. It fits perfect. It's just a different color, so it's gonna kind of throw it off a little bit. And I mean by that is this piece here. I don't like bands that have a different color than the housing. I have OCD like that. You can even put one of the silicone bands on. It works just as good. So I'll show you that. See, snaps into place. This is the Apple band. You see it has the sizing on it. It does have it looks like a little bit of a gap, but it does fit in there. It's not going to come off. It doesn't feel loose or if it's going to break or anything. Another one I wanted to show you guys is this is the Ocean band. This is not from Apple. This is one I got offline. But to be honest, it feels just as good. Apple does not make these in red. They have their own special colors. This is kind of dirty right here. But if it doesn't fit as smooth as the other ones, it kind of gives you a little bit of resistance when you're pushing it in, but it fits. In terms of the way it looks in the case, it fits just as good. And it's tight, it doesn't feel loose. If I want, I can put this one in. And it snaps just as good. This is the Ocean band. Apple charges $99 for this band. I got it for $9.99. So I got it for $10. And it looks just as nice. That's the side profile. So you can use whatever band you want, whether it's Ultra or standard watch, or get one off of Amazon for third party. A lot of them, they're cheap and they're just as good. The one thing I like about this watch is, let me unlock it real quick, is the battery life. The battery life on this is phenomenal. So I just turned my flashlight on. So this is an action button here. You can set this to whatever you want it to be, whether it's opening up a workout or a shortcut or whatever you want it to do. By pressing that button, it will do a lot of different functions. And while you're in an app, it's like say in a workout, you can also press this to do additional functions, like set a new lap time, or start and stop a workout, or pause a workout. So that is an action button that does a lot of different stuff depending whether you're on the home screen or in an application. As you can see here, this is a little bit more rugged than the standard ones. Like I said, you have that flat sapphire display, which in my opinion is a lot better. And then you have this here, that's this protruding area of the housing, which covers the side button and the crown. On the other Apple Watches, you don't have that. On the left side where the action button is at, you have a dual speaker system inside of here, and you have multiple mics around the Apple Watch. The speaker on this is a lot louder than the standard ones. So when you're on a phone call or talking to Siri, or even using the siren, this does have a siren on it to, set off if you're in trouble, if you need help. It is pretty loud. In terms of the battery life, I want to see if I can show you guys on here if it has, like the phone, a graph, because the battery life is really good. I use this with the always on display turned on. I don't think it does. With the always on display turned on all day. And what my routine is, I'm just going to tell you guys, man, this doesn't have about this. So this is going to give you my percentage of where it's at now. So I'm at 44%. Last charge to 100% on Friday, 8:26. And that was 8:26 at night. So 8:26 p.m. So I normally charge it before I go to bed. It is now Saturday, 11:22, and I'm still at 44%. That is with me wearing it throughout the night for the sleep monitoring, and with the always on display turned on. Always on display will give you some information when you have this. I keep hitting the action button. When you have the screen turned off. Come on. Killing me here. I gotta put this on so it doesn't keep locking. So it'll give you a version of it where when it's off, you can see certain things. So it's pretty good battery life. It's gonna be 2 days tonight. I'm sorry, one full day, 24-hour full day. Tonight, this evening. But like I said, I'm using the always on display. I used it all day last night when I went to sleep, the whole day Friday at work, slept with it last night, and then woke up with it this morning, and it's still at 44%. So I can get to tonight, which is Sunday, and it's going to give me 2 full days with the always on display on. You can turn on low power mode, and also you can also turn on low power mode and get an even longer battery life. So that'll turn off some functions, probably like always on display, maybe throttle down the CPU, but it will give you longer battery life. This, in my opinion, is a watch where you don't have to take it off every night or throughout the day to keep it charged. This, you can get 2 days, 2 days plus, depending on your activity, or if you have the always on display on, because if you turn the always on display off, you'll get even longer battery life. So this is a little bit more expensive than the originals, but in my opinion, if you're in the Apple ecosystem, you can take this, forget your phone at the house, and still have access to your notifications on your apps, pay for things, get directions with the maps, talk to people. You can still iMessage. You can still make phone calls with AirPods or without AirPods, either way. And I just think this is an all-around champ, man. This thing has been amazing. This is a smartwatch, something you put on your wrist and you don't have to take it off for a couple days, and you still get all of your health features, your activity. You can still keep in contact with all of your loved ones. This is what it's supposed to be like. So that's just a quick little video, guys, of what I've been using and how much I've been loving this device. If you have if you're in the Apple ecosystem, look into this, man. I mean, it's not, this is targeted in terms of Apple towards people that are into sports or diving or mountain climbing, but you don't have to be in that crowd. You can just be into tech and want a huge display with a long battery life and a new design. You can be that person. You don't have to be an active or sports person for this to be for you. So guys, if you have any questions or comments, shoot it down below and I'll get to it as soon as I can. As always, thank you for watching the videos, and God bless. Stay safe. Peace.